On Christmas night, I was scrolling through my phone when a thread titled "The Most Romantic Thing Your Partner Has Ever Done" caught my eye. Reading through the screen full of sweet stories, my fingers trembled slightly as I left a comment. He drove for hours and waited in line all night just to buy my favorite cake. No one knew that 7 years ago, my husband Gabriel lost his life in a tragic accident while making that very trip. A wave of agonizing grief washed over me. I was just about to lock my screen when a direct reply to my comment made my blood run cold. What a coincidence. My most romantic memory is also from Christmas 7 years ago. He told his wife he was getting her a red velvet cake, but he actually snuck over to my apartment. I took his phone and texted his wife, telling her he'd been in a fatal wreck. When he found out what I did, he decided to just roll with it and fake his own passing. He's been fooling her for 7 years, lol. The user even attached a photo. It was the silhouette of a man's back standing in front of floor-to-ceiling windows. It was Gabriel, the husband I believed had passed away 7 years ago. The thread blew up instantly. The comment section was totally divided. Some slammed them as absolute psychos, while others bizarrely praised them for finding true love. The OP original poster then updated the thread. I don't care what any of you say. You can't help who you love. I just found out I'm pregnant, and my husband is a CEO in New York. He's rich, and he spoils me rotten. The accompanying photo showed a hand showing off a massive, blinding diamond ring. I looked down at my own hands, rough, weathered, and covered in calluses from years of working as a florist to make ends meet. She even tagged Gabriel's handle. His account, which had been dead for years, quickly replied, "Apologies, everyone. My wife is young and impulsive. Sorry for the drama." Just then, a text from an unsaved number popped up on my screen. "Are you okay?" For the past 3 years, this exact number had texted me, "Happy holidays," every Christmas and Thanksgiving. I'd never thought much of it until I clicked on the profile icon. The contact photo was the exact same silhouette of Gabriel's back. A choked laugh escaped my lips, immediately followed by a flood of tears. 7 years of absolute hellish agony. All of it was a sick lie. I blocked the number, switched back to the thread, and typed my reply. "Thanks for checking in on me. But just so everyone knows, the stupid, pathetic ex-wife she's bragging about destroying is me." The thread went dead silent instantly, and in that moment, the pieces finally clicked together. I knew exactly who the poster was. It was Summer, the underprivileged scholarship student my father and I had financially sponsored. The same girl who once stood on my front porch, swearing she would repay our family's kindness. I stayed awake the entire night, my mind flashing back to the very first time I met Gabriel. He was just a scrawny, undernourished orphan at a charity gala. I had stubbornly insisted on sponsoring him, and I remembered him choking back tears, promising he would always be good to me. He eventually got into Harvard, launched a massively successful startup, and got down on one knee in the middle of a public plaza to propose, telling me I meant the world to him. But then came the incident where he got into a serious altercation with a wealthy heir to protect me, and not long after that, he lost his life in that fateful accident. I typed one last update into the comment section. We were actually supposed to get married on Christmas Day. Instead, he left me standing alone at the altar. The second I hit send, Gabriel, who had gone completely radio silent, finally replied with a brief, chilling message. "Joe, please, just stop." The harsh glow of the screen illuminated my bloodshot eyes. I knew that the man who had played me for a fool for 7 years was finally about to step out of the shadows. But as I sat there, a chilling thought crossed my mind. I suddenly wasn't sure if he was coming back to beg for forgiveness or to silence me for good.